States are sending out relief checks. Here's what you need to know. Yes, it's true. Several states across the U.S. are issuing relief checks to eligible residents. Let's clear up one major misconception right away. This has nothing to do with Dogecoin, Elon Musk, or any $5,000 Doge stimulus check. That's simply not happening. But what is happening is that some states are returning money to their residents in the form of stimulus payments, tax refunds, or other financial assistance. Whether you call it stimulus relief, a bonus check, or just financial aid, help is on the way. And in this update, I'll break down which states are participating, who qualifies, and what this means for everyone, even if you don't live in one of these states. Before we dive in, if you appreciate these updates, take 2 seconds to hit that like button. It really helps. Relief programs by state New York. Governor Kathy Hochul announced that up to $400 in inflation relief checks will be sent to 8.2 million households across New York this fall. These payments will be mailed automatically. No action is needed to apply. In addition, New York's latest budget includes the lowest middle-class tax rates in 70 years, an expanded child tax credit of up to $1,000 per child, universal free school meals, saving families up to $1,600 per child annually. These initiatives are especially helpful as some states are rolling back free school meals, which can cost families $15 or more per week per child. Federal proposals. While state-level relief is underway, the Trump administration is working on what's being called the One Big Beautiful Bill. Provisions in this bill may include a $4,000 increase to the standard deduction for seniors, over time, income and cash tips becoming tax-exempt, a permanent increase in the child tax deduction from $1,000 to $2,000, and potentially to $2,500 over 4 years. These changes could put more money directly into the pockets of millions of Americans. More states offering stimulus or tax relief. Alaska. Alaska residents will continue to receive the permanent fund dividend in 2025. To qualify, residents must have lived in the state the entire previous year and not have been convicted of certain crimes. California. In Sacramento, eligible families with children living below a certain income threshold can receive $725 per month for a full year, essentially a Universal Basic Income (UBI) program. Similar programs are expanding to other counties and cities across the U.S. Property tax relief expanding nationwide. Property tax relief is becoming a major focus in several states, with proposals and programs that could offer big savings. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis proposed $1,000 property tax rebates for homesteaded properties. If passed, the rebates would be issued in December 2025, benefiting over 5.1 million homeowners. Texas Republican lawmakers are pushing for a package that lowers property taxes, especially for seniors and disabled homeowners. The plan would also increase business inventory tax exemptions. Ohio county auditors are advocating for property tax cuts through new legislation that would relieve financial pressure on Ohio residents. Nebraska, a revised proposal known as the One Big Beautiful Bill, includes adding $100 million annually for property tax relief. However, this would be funded by expanding sales taxes to 20 previously exempt goods and services, and by raising nicotine and cigarette taxes. Maine. The Maine GOP has proposed updates to its senior property tax relief program, aiming to support older residents on fixed incomes. Even if you don't live in one of these states, this trend towards state-level financial relief is growing. Some relief may come through tax refunds, others through property tax cuts, or even targeted direct payments if your state has a budget surplus. So yes, help is on the way. Just don't expect it in the form of a flashy federal Dogecoin check. Relief will likely come in smaller, more targeted forms, depending on your state, income level, and housing status. And while it may not arrive tomorrow, these changes could offer real support over the coming months and into 2025. Stay tuned. I'll continue sharing updates as soon as more information becomes available. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing and I'll catch you in the next update.